The UN's top court has started hearings where Myanmar stands accused of genocide against its Rohingya Muslim minority. The Gambia filed the case after hundreds of thousands of Rohingya fled violence in Myanmar in 2017. At least 10,000 were killed according to a 2018 UN fact-finding mission.
The body of evidence presented by the Gambia on this application, fully underpinned, as it is, by the careful, thorough investigations of the UN FFM and the many eyewitness accounts that were collected by that body, is compelling and persuasive. To take the words of the court, it is convincing.
People from the Rohingya minority were present in The Hague to follow the hearings at the International Court of Justice, or ICJ. But what happened leading up to and during the alleged genocide? Myanmar claimed it was cracking down on Rohingya insurgents after a series of attacks left a dozen security personnel dead. It responded with a so-called clearance operation conducted by the country's military. But the Gambia argues this was a campaign of arson, rape and murder against the Rohingya minority, constituting a genocide. Around 700,000 fled to neighboring Bangladesh, where almost 1 million people are still living in overcrowded refugee camps. Many hope an ICJ verdict could help them return home and protect them from further persecution. Myanmar's leader at the time, Aung San Suu Kyi, blamed the mass exodus of people on clashes between the military and the insurgents, denying a genocide took place. But at The Hague, lawyers representing the Gambia drew parallels to the Srebrenica massacre, recognized as the genocide by the ICJ in 2007 to describe the events in Myanmar.
The atrocities encompassed, among others, large-scale burning of victims alive, often by confining them in homes that were then set ablaze. Mutilation with knives, soaking victims in petrol and setting them on fire, and the stabbing, cutting, or fatal beating of infants and young children in the presence of their parents. As regards boys and men, their Srebrenica-style separation and execution was a common feature.
The hearings, including witness and expert testimonies and oral argument from the Gambia and Myanmar, are scheduled to take 14 days. After that, it could take months or longer until the court reaches a final judgment on whether the events in Myanmar constitute a genocide.